Hi Army, hi. I wish you a wonderful Saturday. So you all voted for this reading to be uploaded first, and that's what I'm doing. And this reading is called Map of the Soul 7, The Journey to Your Soul. I want to look at your soul purpose and then what is holding you back and the advice and what to do next. And of course, an outcome of the present situation. Especially the soul situation. So I already pre-shuffled the decks and I have 4 beautiful souls here. So whoever resonates with the piles, I'm happy you're here on my channel. If you really like that video, we can also do that often. So we can see if more of you find themselves here on my channel. And the 4 piles stand for the 4 versions of the album 7. Those are the pictures I got in my versions that I bought. And as you see, version 1 has not arrived yet. I ordered it online. And so it hasn't arrived, so I have to wait. So that's why I put this card here. So whoever chooses this, this card is not here yet. This is what the card I get for version 2. It's like OT7. It's cute, isn't it? The Black Angels. Then version 3 I got Shin. And version 4 I got Yoongi. Yay! So please choose your pile. And then we look at your soul. And I welcome you all here on my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that. I have seen in the analytics that many of you who watch my channel are not subscribed yet, so please do that. I would be very happy. And we can grow our little community here and do many more good readings for other armies. And also please like the video and comment under the video. I'm loving it to be in contact with you guys. And yes, so let's start with pile 1. This is pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4, as I said before. Okay, guys? See you at the piles. So hi guys, welcome to pile 1. This is version 1 of the album 7 from our boys BTS, and here we go. We're looking at your soul journey. So the first question I asked is, what is your soul purpose? And we had this coming out, guys. And it's saying, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. So many of you will say now, yes, that's my pile, because I know many of us feel that way now. Many of us are empath. I know that because I've seen your posts under my my videos. I've seen that you are different. And that's your soul purpose, to be different. You should be an example in this world for difference. Shining your light. Being different than other people. So I see beautiful blue here. This is for me especially the light blue here. This is for me the throat chakra, expressing yourself. So I think many of yous, let's see if we can, yes, I love that. So I think many of yous, I don't know why I say use. Many of yous haven't done that. Maybe you're still holding back. Because you're feeling guilty or you're feeling you're feeling different. And that's why, today in nowadays society, it's like people who are exceptional different, it's not like they have it easy, And I know what you guys going through because I feel this too, We're all different, and the thing is to embrace that soul journey, because that's why you're here for. You are here for, because this is the card for your soul purpose. You are here for to be different. You are here to make a difference. You are here to stand in your power. Look how this woman is standing in her power, and yeah, her cloak is flowing, you know, she's flowing, she's embracing that. She's even like holding her hands up, her arms up. She's like standing on that mountain. It looks like a mountain. And really, yeah, it looks beautiful. Like standing in her power, standing in her truth. And that is your soul mission, okay? Whoever resonates with that pile. So the second question I asked, what is the stage you are in? Like in your soul journey? And it gave me the High Priestess. So these cards I read in a different way than what actually the tarot cards say, because I read it like in the process of the major arcana in tarot. There's a major arcana, there are 21 cards, and in this deck I use here there are 22 cards. So 22 is the end of your soul journey. That means you already live in your truth. You already conquered your soul journey. You are what your soul wants. You do that. You live your truth. Okay. And number 1, of course, and number 0, this is when the soul journey begins. And here we have number 2. So you are at the beginning of your soul journey. This could mean that you are just awakened, because the High Priestess for me is the card of awakening. You just realized, like this book here, you just saw that the universe can give you messages through tarot, you know, through messages, like numbers you see. Maybe you see numbers like 222. We must see what numbers come up. So maybe you see sequences of numbers. Maybe you developed a very good intuition, and you can, because you're different, you are an empath. So maybe that empathetic side of you awakened. This means that you, in crowded places, you don't like it there very much. You feel not good, you know, and also you give also always very good advice to friends when they know they can come to you, you know. I see that here. It's like you are kind of like an advisor for people. But I think you're just awakened. So if you see here you're number 2, this means you could be a young army. I always say army. I know other people are watching me too. So you could be a young person, you know, meaning just beginning of 20, 17, 18, you know, this is what I think. You're very young and you're different, and you always wondered why you're different. And maybe since you found my channel, you're kind of awakening slowly, you know, you're kind of seeing the truth for what it is. You know, you're seeing the truth for what it is. Yeah. So the next question, so your soul journey is going on. It's just started, okay? So what is holding me back for the next step? And there I have the Muse. And the Muse is all about being creative, being a muse to someone, having a muse, you know. And especially when you are on my channel, one of your muses or all of your muses are our boys, you know. I know that because if I see that here, it's all about music. And this card came, I mean, that would be perfect if this card is upright, because then you wouldn't have any, you know, nothing holding you back. But this card came in like reversed. So this means you're having kind of like a creative block right now, you know. And I want to see, I have the tarot deck here. I want to clarify this. I wanted to do this on camera. So let's clarify the Muse universe. Some cards I already clarified in the decks, you know, but yeah, you're kind of having like a creative block. Let's see. Yeah, and especially it's in your mind. It's all in your mind. That doesn't mean that you're like, if you want to be creative, if you are in the right mindset, You know, Eros is air energy. This means swords. So if you want to be creative, you know, you can. You can. You might be a musician. You might be, yeah, a dancer. But you have kind of a creative block, but in your mind. And it's time for you to move on, you know, so you to move to calmer waters, because it feels like that your mind, you're worrying about something right now, and that's creating that energy block, that's creative block. So you can, it's a hard time right now to be creative for you, you know, because you are different. You are a person that's very creative, you know, you work with your intuition. You're a very intuitive person. You let me see what she's holding there. That's like Cook's birthday flowers. Maybe you are Jungkook biased army. But I think you're, yeah, you're some kind of painter. Like you love to do art. You do art to express your different self, okay? So the second question I asked, well, how can you overcome this block? And there the balance came. You know, and this is a wands card. It's called Staves in this deck. And this is all about communication and making things happen, you know, manifesting, bringing them down to earth. In your case, that would mean getting out of your head and getting into your passion. You see here all those birds flying. This is air energy. And look how they sit on these staves, like the birds. And as I said before, your thoughts kind of control those staves. And the staves are the work you're doing to create that passion, okay? And your thoughts are sitting on there. And where they're sitting, they cannot really grow those leaves, you know? So your thoughts kind of block your passionate work. And what is needed here is balance. You see that? What is needed here is balance, and especially in your thought process. I also focus here on this shelf with all the books in there, and it's closed. Can you see that? How close that is? So what I see here is that your thoughts are running wild. That's why you have this creative block. Your thoughts are going wild. I don't know for what, why. There's some kind of incident that happened. That's because your thoughts, or generally maybe you have many thoughts because you're different, and empaths have a lot of thoughts. I know that. But this is kind of creating this block. And you, with balance, and keep your, like for me this means keep all your thoughts that you have, you know, keep them locked. Like keep them locked up. This is what it's needed here, you know, to overcome this creative block. Okay, let's do next. Next card is what is to work on next. And this is very funny because we have the in crescent moon, okay? And you see here, maybe work at night. That's what I'm seeing, because at night when there's light, you get a lot of creative ideas. And you can see what he's doing. He's molding these Greek personalities. And when I say this, I just get reminded of Dionysus, you know, from Our Boys, the song. So maybe you listen to that. Maybe that helps you overcome this process. But what I'm seeing here, the 6 again, it's all about balance. The 6 is finding balance. Look at this, when you count the numbers together, it's also 1 and 5. It's also about balance, okay? So it's just getting into your work. You know, we have the purple here, so this means the believing in the universe, believing that everything will be fine, and just get going. You know, this is for me the kind of just get going. Just begin working on things and keep your thoughts locked up. And then we have external influences that influences this, and we have here a beautiful desire. Those cards came out together, and we have here summer. This is being in love for me, you know, being in love. And this is the desire. So the external influences, these are all cards about moving forward, you know. And what I see here is this love, whoever this is, keeps you moving forward. I don't know if this is one of our boys, but this love makes you feel like in summer. It gives you light, it gives you passion, and this helps you. This helps you to move because you really love that person. So whoever this is in your life, it could be a real person, it could just be this muse. You know, it could just be a muse. But yeah, whoever is this person, please use them. As Junie said, use BTS, you know, use BTS to overcome this creative block you have. And then we have the outcome, and the outcome is beautiful. And also again, if you see this here, this is balance is needed. And the 9 plus the 3 equal the 12, which is the 3, and this is the unity of body, mind, and soul. This is what's coming as an outcome. If you start working, you start progressing in your soul journey of being different and expressing your passion, because I see you have a passion here, you reach this balance. So you reach this balance by just keeping your thoughts locked. You know, don't overthink, I see here, and just work on and use this muse you have. And then you can find this balance, because you see here this angel, it's all about finding the balance in between. You see how this light is here in the middle of the card? It's like this person here, the soul is meditating to find that light in the inner center. You see here, it's about centering yourself. This is what is needed right now. And your soul purpose is to be different. To be different, and to, I think, also to create art. You create art by being different. You show the people, and that's when you evolve. That's when your soul evolves, and you have a long way to go until you are in your soul purpose, like totally in it. So I think you're very young, Army, and I think the boys are your muse, okay? You're the one who inspire you. So please use them and create your art, whatever it is. If it is fan fiction or, you know, creating like pictures or art, you know, with the boys. Just do it. Just keep on working. And don't overthink everything, you know. So that's beautiful. Very beautiful, okay? So now we move on to version 2 of our boys' map of the soul. So hi Army. So let's move on with our version 2 of map of the soul 7. And it's very dark, that picture that I want to show you. This is what I got for version 2, you know. I got whole OT7 boys. Isn't that cool? The whole OT7 line. That's very dark. I hope you can see it. And yeah, the first question I had was, what is your soul purpose? And what came up was weight of the world. Look at this beautiful card. I hope it focuses. And it says, weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So it's all about letting it go, giving it over to the universe, and not holding on. I think you always had a problem of controlling in this world, maybe, that you try to control everything, yeah, like just everything in your world, you know. You don't like to rely on others. You are a person that is a maker, you know, someone who has their own business maybe. So I really strongly feel that you own your own business, or that you are kind of like a person who has it all together, you know, in business-wise. You know, you are a person that, as an inventor, someone who does things for the first time. And yeah, it's like you always felt you carry the whole weight of the world on your shoulders. I feel here a very strong personality, very loving personality. You are a giver. You're not a taker. You are a person that gives, and you try to feel responsible, or you always felt responsible for all kinds of people. That's what I see here. Like if you had a boyfriend, you felt responsible for your boyfriend. Like you wanted to change him for the better all the time. That's what I feel here. And you kind of had to learn to let go in your life, you know? Let go and give it over to someone else, to the universe, to everything. Just rely on yourself, but that you cannot change any other person or any other circumstances in your life. And I think that's what your soul purpose is, to learn that. To learn to go with the flow, to learn to just be yourself, you know? Like, if I look at the Black Angel card, for me this is also a meaning, you know? A Black Angel, like these Black Angels, those are fallen angels, you know, that you have to accept sometimes that you cannot change the way people look at you. You cannot change the way what you are, you know? And if you're an empath, you cannot change that. If you are here to change the world, you cannot change that. And also you cannot change people. And I think this is one of the soul lessons you came here to learn for, you know? So let's see what your stage, like what is the stage of your soul journey you're in. And this was most surprising for me, was because what came out was, in this card deck, there is a number 22. In a normal tarot deck, this is not possible. There's only the soul journey from 0 to 21. And here 22 came out. So for me, this is meaning you've done it. You made it. I mean, it's even saying faith. You learned faith. That means for me that spirit came into your life. You are awakened. You are awakened probably for some years, 4 years, 5 years, I think, something in that, maybe 2 years. And you're awakened with the boys. I strongly have that feeling that when BTS, they came as, that's why they are the Black Angels, because at first you thought, oh my gosh, what's happening? Why are they coming into my life? They're whirling everything around, you know, and you became very spiritual, I think. That's what I feel here. You completely taken over to faith. So in whatever you're believing, you know, may it be God, may it be the universe, may it be spirit, whatever you call it, you found faith. You totally, so I see you already made your soul journey. You're living this. You're not controlling anymore. So what I see here is, I think you are an older army, between 30s and 40s, I feel, or end of 20s. If you're very young, this pile is not for you. This is like, this is going with the flow and learning how to go with the flow and completely relying on spirit and faith, whatever you're believing in. This has taken you a long time and you've been through a lot. You've been through hell and back. That's why the Black Angels are here. You've been through dark times. Like, look how dark this card is. I mean, I was wondering why this card came out like this black in the printage, you know? And you went through everything. Like, I've seen that. So because you are at the end stage, like you've already reached your soul purpose, you're living your complete authentic self. I didn't need to ask what, you know, what is holding you back. I asked the universe, what was it that you, like, how did you overcome that? You know, what was your journey? And then the King of Scrolls came out. So this means like you studied very hard. You learned a lot. Like the King of Scrolls is the King of Swords, air energy. Like, you know a lot of stuff, you know, you learned a lot of stuff. Your mind. It's like you mastered your mind. Because before, when you try to change everything and try to control everything, it's like, it was not at your heart, you know, because I saw that you're a very compassionate person, you're very loving, and you are a giver. I saw that not your heart was the thing, it was your mind, because you couldn't be like this. You couldn't just swim with the flow. You always had to control, and this is, you mastered that. You know, controlling is something that an emperor has, someone who owns a business, someone who, yeah, wants to do things for the better. And that's what I think your intention was behind all of that. You wanted to change people because you thought it is for the better. And what I see here is you wanted to teach people, like this card came out to there too, with that card, it says, in a sense, this is a soul journey, a beginning, a new beginning. See here, the 0, start from 0, 0 o'clock. Maybe the song also means a lot to you. And what I see here is that, and we have the Pied Piper here, someone who sings their song without seeing. Okay, and this is like a teacher personality. For me, this looks like a teacher. So what I see here is you trying to teach people how to become a better version of themselves, but you actually didn't see that they have to teach them sometimes themselves. You know, you cannot do this from the outside because you wanted to change them. It's not like you just wanted to teach them, because then, you know, before you weren't going with the flow, but you found faith and you learned to control everything, your thoughts, your thought process, and yeah. It's like now you're looking upon how you were before. You see how she's drowning in her emotions here? I see that here. You're trying to teach someone who can't see. You know, trying to teach someone who can't see, and this is not working, you know, and that's what you're seeing now. Look, you mastered that lesson. And that's why Spirit is saying, yes, now you go with the flow, you swim. Here you try to stand against the tide, you know, you try to stand in and master all those emotions, and also the emotions from the other person who isn't even seeing. And you mastered that. You overcame that. That's lesson you learned, and especially you learned that lesson with the help of Spirit, faith. Beautiful, just beautiful. Then I asked, what's next? What you want to work on next? And it's funny, but it came out the Oracle of Delphi. So this means working as a light worker. So what comes next? And you see here number 1. So what I think here, or what I strongly feel, is you're starting your own business in helping people. We have the King of Coins, that's starting your own business. You're starting your own temple, because I see here the faith symbol. So you might be a light worker like me. This could be even my pile, because I strongly feel my energy here too. You know, you're starting to be an oracle for people, like where they can come to. You see the temple here, and we know Apollo was the one who... this is funny because... oh my gosh, this is interesting. This could be Apollo then. Very interesting. Because Apollo was the one who built the first temple up on the place where the Oracle of Delphi was. And this is an earth sign, the King of Coins, you know, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So this means you could either be in business combination with an earth sign who builds the temple for you, where you can be the Oracle of Delphi, you know, where you can help people, or you closely work together with an earth sign, or you are just that entrepreneur type, you know, and you're making your own business, you're creating your own business where you give help to people. And I see that here with that faith card, especially you help people who have problems with believing, you know. And this is what you're doing next. Then I asked what external influences come, and I think that's very cute, isn't it? So you have help from the angels. Look at this. I almost feel like those 2 children are those 2 people. So you really could be working together with an earth sign, starting a new business, something like that, creating a temple where people can go to. And you are helped by the angel. And look how this angel has this big heart. And those are 2 children, you know, working together with the help of Archangel Michael. That's so beautiful. So beautiful. I really love that. It's wonderful. Wonderful. And I also asked, like, what's coming next? And it's just giving me again a 1. Where's the other one? Like this one here, you know, and it's saying on track, you know. So what I see here is that you are helped by the angels. You're working on a new business. You're bringing something into fruition. Where you go with the flow and you help other people. You help the world get rid of this weight people carrying. You know, you're helping. You're a very compassionate person. You could be a tarot reader, someone who does spiritual work. You could be an advisor, psychologist, but you're opening up your own business or in combination with an earth sign. And you're starting a new journey. Look at this. This is another journey you're starting now. And you're on track. You're right on track you are already in your soul journey. Beautiful. You've done it. You know, that's why you have the help of the angels. They're constantly at your side. Constantly. And this came out as outcome. So what we have here is the 7 + 1 = eternity, like the 8, you know, and we can see here visualize. And visualize is creation. You know, if you visualize, that's power manifesting. That's creation. So you will create, and I think you will create a place, a business where people can go to and can get help. You're like an angel. But what I see here is the black angels, I don't see them as bad, you know. I see the black angels that you've gone through. You are an angel, but you've gone through hell and back in your life. You are an older army, for sure. You are an older army. You could be even my age or older, like 40s and up. Because, and you manifest that. You manifested this into reality, and because you are a visualizer, that means everything what you visualize, what you think of, comes true. And it's because you should help people. It's because you help people see. That's what you are. We have this here too. You are the teacher, and you help people see. You help people see that they become their own creator, that they become creative. You know, you help innocent souls. That's what I see here. You help them. And by doing that, either with that earth sign or with the help of angels, you help other people, because visualize always is also about seeing. You help other people seeing their true connection and their true self. It's because you are the priestess. You believe in faith. You completely given over yourself to spirit, and that's beautiful. I mean, that's one of the most beautiful piles I have ever read. This is so beautiful. And Army, if you resonate with that, congratulations, you made it, you know, and what you're starting will help a lot of people. So, you know, I'm very happy you are here on my channel, and I hope I can be a good reader for you, you know, and I can help you a little bit in your journey too, because you help others too, if you resonate, okay? So wonderful. I wish you a wonderful time, pile 2, and now we'll move on to pile 3. Version 3 of our map of the soul, okay? Bye, guys. So, guys, let's move on to our map of the soul version 3. And, yeah, so you see Jin here. That's what I got as a card. Put him here. And, yes, the first question I asked is, what is your soul purpose? I asked the universe, what is your soul purpose? And we have, just so beautiful, the cosmic heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Isn't it beautiful? So you're very connected to source. Your life purpose is to be that cosmic heart that, yeah, you know, you are very, you are a believer, you know. I don't know what you believe, but you are a believer. You believe in the universe, in God, whatever you want to call it, you know. But this is your life purpose. You signed up for this. That's why you're here on my channel, you know. So, as you could see, you know, your soul purpose is to give your heart to your mission, you know, the cosmic heart, devotion. So it's very beautiful. And where are you on your journey? It says the moon. So there are some more things hidden for you, but the moon tells me, it's number 18, that yeah, you're in the middle of fulfilling your life purpose. You're right there. So, you know, you might have become spiritual. You help other people a lot. you know. So you're in the middle of your life purpose. You're right in the middle. And the moon says there's still something hidden from you, but that's only one or two more things, and then you complete your soul mission, you know. And guys, if what I'm saying with completing the soul mission, this means your soul, you are your true authentic self. You live your true authentic purpose, yes. That doesn't mean you're at the end of your life or something, you know. It just means you live your true authentic self, okay? So okay, what else? So then we have what is still holding you back. And we have the karmic trench here. So there's something karmic that had been worked on. You know, that means for me that they took you away because you were manifesting your soul purpose, you know. You might be a healer, you might be someone who is a manifester, someone who helps people. I see you are some kind of make your life a moving prayer. Yeah, you're someone that teaches the universe also to people, you know. So you could be a spiritual healer, you could be just someone who talks about the universe or who believes in the universe. It's just the being of yourself, you know, believing in the universe and trusting the universe is enough, you know. And they created some kind of karmic trench that's like some karmic situation, like someone coming into your life that was not there for a long time, you know, you had to work on to evolve and to make this, to manifest more, to become more a manifester. So it could have been that you had a relationship you broke up recently with, or something karmic that was just there for a short time in your life, okay? Could have been a job where you learned something, and then, because I also see the work here, so it could have been you tried out another thing, a workplace, but this was just for you to learn how to manifest the big soul task into your life and to work. You're manifesting from your intuition, okay? So then, how to overcome this karmic trench is, just be a new birth, you know. That's what happened to you. You're starting new. The children representing a new start. So you started all over. I think that was either some kind of work you did and, you know, you just did it for a short time. I have the feeling you did this for 4 months. And 4 and 4, yeah. It was something you thought stability was coming, you know. It could have been a relationship where you, with an age difference, because I see that here too in the Magician, you know. Like a relationship with an age difference that lasted for 4 months maybe, and you're starting all over. That's how you overcome it, and I think you're already overcoming this because you're starting new. I see that here. So genau, yes. So what's to work on next is to get up that mountain. Yeah, look at this, the ascent. You know, get up that mountain, climbing up in your soul task. And let's see how you do that. How is that happening? How is the 7 of Keys happening? So let's look what the universe is saying. Queen of Cups, yeah, with love. So you're a very compassionate woman. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because this is a water sign. You could be, you know, but it doesn't have to be. But you ascend the mountain, you come closer to the peak if you are in your emotion, if you think with your emotion, if you hold your cup. See that? If you hold your cup and you give it compassionate to people, you help people, you are a very nurturing person. You see, she has a green dress. That's the heart chakra. And that heart chakra is open. So this means working with your heart chakra, being in your heart space, you overcome anything and you land on top. And you come closer to your soul purpose, okay? And then we have external influence coming from the outside. And that's like 2 worlds. That's like two worlds. Look at this. What I see here is, can you see that, Army? What I see here is that woman in her room working really hard on her soul task, but outside the world is different, you know. So it could be that you feel in external influences that people don't understand you, that you feel in two worlds while you're ascending the mountain, you know. This is happening while you're ascending to your soul task, to be that healer for people. You feel you are different than others. You feel you live in different worlds, you know. This is coming more and more from the outside, that you feel a little bit excluded, you know, that you feel like an outsider more and more. But this is just that you go more. It could be that you go into hermit mode, you know. But this is, I see here in the moon too. The moon is, I asked what level are you in your soul journey. And what the moon tells me is that there's something inside of yourself, like some hidden gift you have, and that has to come out. And that's why more and more you will feel while you're ascending the mountain as the Queen of Cups. More and more you will feel you're not belonging to the outside world, you know. But that's just a feeling, because this is the feeling that has to appear. Otherwise, you know, that soul task cannot be completed. You cannot be in your true soul mission. And look at this. What's the outcome? And isn't that beautiful? The outcome of this whole thing is when you ascend the mountain, you totally are in your soul craft and you do some kind of craft. I saw that also here. Look at this. And here with working on, oh yeah, and also here with the karmic trench, you're working on something. I also think that you are kind of a healer personality. Like you could be a nurse or a doctor and you're in college right now and you do something that heals people. And when you ascend that mountain, you are totally then in your soul craft, you know. That's what you're learning. You're learning the craft of your soul, the gift that your soul has. And that's why you're number 18, the moon. That's why this craft is hidden inside of you. And this craft needs to come to the surface, you know. That's why sometimes you will feel that, like you are excluded, you know, you feel excluded from the world a little bit. Okay? Those are very special readings, guys. You know, the 4 piles with the map of the soul, how to find your soul journey. This is for healers especially. And I know that there are many of us here on my channel because you're like me, you know. And but those are very specific readings. So if it doesn't resonate, guys, there are so many readings on my channel. Please check them out, okay? This is just a very specific reading for the people who need to hear it. That's why I felt called to do that, okay? So this is all what I have for pile version 3. Now we move on to version 4, Jungi. So the first question I asked, hi everyone, welcome to pile Jungi. As I said before, this is very special reading, you know. This is for my people who work in soul missions, who have a soul purpose and everything. And yeah, those are very specific readings that, you know, if you don't resonate, then just go to other readings on my channel. I have so many readings uploaded. You can watch them all, you know. You will find a reading that fits yourself. Okay, so what I asked here, what is the soul purpose? What is the purpose of your soul? And here we have we the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. What I feel here is the love of a mother. So your soul purpose is to become a mother, and through that love, as being a mother, also deep love means for me that relationship that both of you as partners work together, and through that love, birth is coming in, you know. Through that love, birth is coming in, and this birth will help people, you know, becoming a mother, nurturing your child. That's your soul purpose. That's what you signed up for. And what are you in right now? What stage are you in? It's number 14, Temperance. So right now you're trying to balance the yin and yang inside of yourself. You know, you're not there yet. I don't think you have found the deep love already. I think you're on the stage of finding that deep love. And when you found that deep love, you know, you can then move on to becoming that nurturing mother. But what I see here is that the universe, the angels, are trying to put you together with a person for that deep love thing to happen, you know. But this is a real life person. I'm not talking about a crush. So if this doesn't resonate, you know, this is the angels trying to match you up. They're playing matchmakers. See how they... Those are the two persons that belong together, and they try to align you and your person, okay? So the first question I asked, what is holding you back from completing that? You know, this is number 14. The tarot, the big arcana, goes until number 21, and in this tarot deck there's even a number 22. We have seen that in one of the other readings that I did today for this video. And so why are you not there yet? Because there is, of course, something holding you back, and that's here, number 22. Even in this deck, it's funny because those are the only two decks where there are 22 arcana. And for me, this is, you don't believe right now, like you have a hard time believing that angels are watching over you. See that? There's that angel here. So this is like you study everything. Maybe you know everything about the universe. You watch tarot readers and everything. But you're not believing that this is real, you know. You think, why? This cannot be. You know, and you're waiting for your Prince Charming to come on that horse. But this person, you know, this person comes from the universe. This is, they match you up. They play matchmakers. And that because your soul purpose is to experience this deep love. So this will be a soulmate or a twin flame that's coming in. They are very successful. I see that here. They are, look at this. They have their wand ready for you. So this means they just come for you. Yeah, and they come for healthy and relationship, like for a committed, healthy relationship, because I see here, I just saw 4 wands, even there are 5, but I just was focused on 4 wands, and 4 wands is the relationship card. But you still not believing, that's what you have to get over, that this person's really coming in from the angels. You think, no, this will never happen, you know. How to overcome that? Path unknown, see? You don't know which path to take to your soulmate. You might feel your soulmate. And I mean, all of us who have soulmates out there, we feel that. We already feel them in our energy field. And you might feel that person, but you don't know where to go, which path to take, you know. You don't know which way to go, where you find that person. This could also be you moving into this direction to this person. So it could be that both of you are in male energy right now. This could be, you know. The feminine and the masculine energy, both female and male can embody. So it could be that you are in the masculine energy and you want to take one path and you don't know which path to choose, you know. And that's how you overcome it is just take one. Just don't stand there and contemplate, you know. Just take one and do it. Just go there, because the universe will align you either way you go, you know, because this person is meant for you. But that's what you don't believe. That's why you think logical. You think, well, if I choose this path, what person will I meet? If I choose this path, what person will I meet? You will always meet the one, okay? I see that here. You will always meet the one that's destined for you, no matter which path you choose. But that's the thing, you don't know, you know, you're unsure of that. And that's how you overcome it. You just do it, you know. You just believe and you just walk. Okay, next question is what to work on next. Yeah, and here we see it again. It's called Caught in the Ruins. It's like you're in a standstill. See? You're contemplating which way to choose. You're contemplating yeah. Huh. And then the contemplation card came out. You're working on arts. Maybe you draw that person. You might feel them already in your energy field, you know. But you're very unsure which path to go, and you feel trapped. You kind of feel trapped, and you're saying to yourself, well, how should I meet this person? This is not going to happen because you think, because I see here the male, the male, the male, you are in masculine energy. And I think you want to do it. You really want to go to that person. You want to get that person. But you have to believe and, you know, just wait and don't contemplate too much. Okay, what's the external influences, I asked? And that's saying up in the air, see? There's things that are still up in the air. They are not down to earth yet, so you cannot see them. This is things the universe works on. And this is the soulmate card, the Six of Cups, the two people that belong together. Look. And that's exactly what it's saying. Some things you just don't know in this relationship. And you're waiting for this relationship to come to earth. That means to be rooted into reality. That's why it says deep love and mother, nurturing mother, you know. Because first this love, they bring you in this love, this beautiful, wonderful love. And then your soul purpose is to become that mother, you know. But there's so much stuff going on behind the scenes you don't know about this soulmate relationship here that you just have to trust the universe. So much I can tell you. There's nothing more I can tell you. Just that you have to trust the universe. They have a divine plan. And I see here there's an angel. There's an angel. Wait, where was it? There's an angel, you know. And look what came out. Isn't that beautiful? Soul love. So maybe you see the number 33. This is soul love. This is a person that's belonging to you. No, this is two souls for me belonging and forming one soul. So there is this soul love. That's why it's up in the air. You can just feel it, but you cannot grab it. And you're too much in your masculine energy right now. And that's why the universe is saying just trust and choose whatever path you want to walk on. They bring you this love, okay? So those are very specific readings, guys. So I hope you like that. And if it didn't resonate, you know, please choose other readings of mine. You know, this is a very specific readings for healers and for, yeah. I know many of us are like this, you know. If you feel you could be like this, then you know you're not at your soul purpose yet. You're still in stage number 14, you know. And this means you still have a lot of work to work on. And first coming in is your soul love, you know. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You all are on your way, you know. Very beautiful energy. Okay, guys? So bye.